Okay, I opened this menu because I'm inside the reactor place that's super loud and it doesn't make any sound in this menu. And I have a tiny little rant. While I was rendering the previous video and I was waiting for that to done so I could upload it and stuff, I decided to look up on the wiki random object because I'm accumulating a bunch of random shit and I want to know what's used for what quest. Like I learned that the rope, there are many ropes you can find. You only need one for that cave that we skipped at the start of the game because we were weak sauce. So anyway, while I'm looking through the random list of items, I see the Mr. Nixon thing. And I'm like, okay, was that the only use for it, to give it to the kid? And yes, you give it to the kid, but in the notes section at the bottom, it's like, but wait, there's more. When you give it to the kid, you need to hang out around him. You need to just sit there and, or maybe like click him repeatedly or something to get him to randomly say, I hid something in a pile of rocks. So not only do you have to just come across this doll, not only do you have to like click on the kid who's crying twice to get him to open the dialogue and actually ask about the doll, you also have to just hang around him because the game is keeping track. It's keeping track to see, like, there's a flag inside the game's code. You can't just, like, the mod that shows me which containers have objects in them won't show anything because it's not interactable. The pile of rocks, that is, until this kid says, I hit something in a pile of rocks. And, like, that's so insanely esoteric because the thing that the kid hid is a wrench. And we need a wrench to give to Val because after we complete the quest to give her some tools and a wrench, a day later, ironically and admittedly hilariously, she gets a shipment of 5 super toolkits, which we need to give to Skeeter, who gives us the thingamajig, the MacGuffin, to fix the frickin' car, the highwayman. So this kid randomly saying this piece of dialogue is keeping us from getting a fucking car. But wait, there's more. Once you figure out, because like, well, I'm in this page looking at random quest items, right? And one of the items that I saw in there was the item that I got from Jeremy, that I like gave him a clipboard for, and noticed that he had another one that I could steal. And Skeeter gives a quest to upgrade your gear, but only after he's been given a super toolkit. So that quest, you can give him that item and he'll give you 1 upgrade for free. So we have 2. So we can get 2 scoped hunting rifles, a value of 8,000 caps, which I was just about ready to spend money on, for free. So not only is getting a car, but also 2 super sick weapon upgrades that both of my characters could really use right now because neither of us have any weapon skill, and having a weapon with insane accuracy kind of sounds pretty fucking hot. All hinges on this one kid's bizarre freaking quest dialogue. Like, all of this hinges on whether or not a kid says, I hit something in a pile of rocks, and if I'm close enough to just, like, hear him say that after I've done the quest to give him back his Mr. Nixon doll. That is mental. Like, that threw me for a freaking loop. Like, I'm trying to be thorough over here. I'm clearly, if you've been watching the LP up till this point, I want that freaking highwayman, right? So, like, that's what is guiding me. I'm not going down to Reno even though it's tempting. I'm going up to Gecko because I want the fucking car, right? And the thing that's stopping me is this stupid kid. And you can get a wrench, but there's actually like only 5 wrenches in the game, and they're like all over the place, like down in Reno and freaking whatever, who knows what corner of the map I haven't been to yet. But I could have it now, but you have to know to do this like insanely obtuse quest. Whew. Second to that, I did, like I said, look up this quest here involving this bullshit. And again, I could be doing it while I'm talking, but it makes a really, let's just mute the game. That's the answer. Master volume, just shut up, because this room is so loud. So yeah, what we have to do here is find out how to insert the item into the slot or whatever. First off, the function or whatever, I thought that cooling system would help the game. Like, that's what that will blow it the fuck up or shut it down or like or whatever. We're not trying to, like, if the game is asking you, do you want to turn off the cooling system? So that would have been a reload right there. What we actually need to do is give it the item, which of course we're going to try, and the system of, like, it's asking you, like, to give it a route to move based on the names of the systems around the thing. And the clue to solve it, like the 300 IQ hint, is the fucking planets. Like, all of the function names are based after How do I get to that, by the way? Oops, back. Here we go. They're based on the order of the planets from furthest to closest. Coolant sequence, repair sequence. I guess that means this thing. It's got the thing, yes. With that said, that's not the only way to... Just amount of experience for getting the robot to do it. You can convince Festus to do it, or you can hurt yourself and run around and do it yourself. All right, so Pluto. How do I add another program? Next one's going to be Neptune. Add a program. Uranus, Neptune, Saturn. All right, sick. We got the correct sequence of events. Let's hit it. Yeah, so if you inspect the things, you can see the names. That's the Neptune impeller. That's Uranus. That's Saturn. That's Jupiter. Did I fuck it up? Okay, so Pluto's the furthest. Neptune, Uranus, Saturn. Did I not add Jupiter? That should be it, right? Pluto, Neptune, Uranus, Saturn, Jupiter. Plutonium gamma shield. Okay. I don't know how I fucked it up the first time, but I'll definitely find out when I'm editing the video later. Did he do it? Oh! No, Vic, please stop. Vic, please. Don't start going into the reactor room, bud. Come on. Oh, I see. I told it to execute the program, but I didn't tell it to initiate the repair sequence. What do you mean? I totally have the part. I gave it the part. Do I only have one shot? Like, does it eat the part? Let's start from the beginning. I'm telling you, I have this fucking part, man. Okay, initiate repair sequence. It means this thing, yes. Add a program. Pluto, Neptune, Uranus, Saturn. So now back to main menu. I'm not going to press execute program because I don't trust you. I'm going to go back and click initiate repair sequence. What is this nonsense? No, I guess when I said back, I shouldn't have said back. I should have clicked execute program. If this doesn't work, I'm going to speech check the guy to fix this for me. I'm going to take the 250 point experience loss. This sucks. This is a frustration capsule. Good idea. They spent a lot of time programming this quest. Terrible execution, in my opinion. This is fucking awful. Why can't I just use my repair check on the robot and it fixes it for me? All of this other shit is so wildly unnecessary. Did you fix the thing, or am I just watching you do nothing? Or did it work? Did it work? Are we done? Trying to figure out why I can't move. You know why. You already know why. Like cats in doorways, NPCs, man. Like, I was really hoping for some sort of feedback. Like the game would say, you did it! Doo-doo-doo! Like, here's some experience. I have no idea if what the robot did was good or not.
What you need, youngster? Jealous? His name's Herbert. I talk to him when I get lonely. Just kidding. His name's Bob.
Okay, we didn't do it right. Hello, Festus. There. 4,250 experience. That robot can go fuck itself. That is the way to do that quest. Minus 250 XP? I'll take it. I'll take it all day. To the bank. My frustration and my time, more valuable. I'm so salty I have to go for a walk. I'm not even kidding. Be right back.